everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss some questions from vector algebra. Are you ready? Okay, let us start. Exercise 10.4 third question. If a unit vector, vector A, makes angles pi by 3 with I, pi by 4 with J and an acute angle theta with K, then find theta and hence find the component of vector A. If A unit vector, vector A, so we can write magnitude of vector A that is equal to 1. And this vector makes angle pi by 3 with I. So we can write here, we know vector A dot B is equal to modulus of A modulus of B into cos theta. Okay, just like that we should write here a vector A makes angle pi by 3 with I. So vector A dot I cap is equal to modulus of vector A modulus of I cap cos, it makes an angle pi by 3 with I. So we should write here pi by 3, cos pi by 3. Okay. Vector A means that is A1 I cap plus A2 J cap plus A3 K cap dot I cap is equal to, what is modulus of vector A? Correct, 1. Then what is modulus of I cap? That is also is equal to 1. Good. Then what is cos pi by 3? 1 by 2. Okay. Then A1 I cap plus A2 J cap plus A3 K cap dot I. So we should dot with only I. So we will get here A1 is equal to 1 by 2. Am I correct? Okay. Then next, pi by 4 with J. Same like this we should write there vector A dot J cap that is equal to modulus of vector A modulus of J cap cos pi by 4. Then here vector A means that is A1 I cap plus A2 J cap plus A3 K cap dot J cap that is equal to modulus of vector A means that is 1 modulus of vector J cap that also 1 into cos pi by 4 means that is 1 by root 2. Am I correct? Okay, then we should dot here only J. So A2 J dot J means that is A2 that is equal to 1 by root 2. An acute angle theta with K. So we can write here A vector dot K cap is equal to modulus of A vector dot modulus of K cap that is cos theta. Okay. Then A vector means we should write here A1 I cap plus A2 J cap plus A3 K cap dot K cap is equal to 1 into cos theta. So here we should dot with only K. So we will get A3 is equal to cos theta. Did you get me? We know modulus of vector A is equal to 1. Then modulus of A1 square plus A2 square plus A3 square that is equal to 1. A1 that is 1 by 2 square, that means 1 by 4. A2 means that is 1 by root 2. So we should write here 1 by 2 plus A3 square that is equal to 1. So we should remove the root by squaring on both sides. Then we will get 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 plus A3 square that is equal to 1. Therefore, A3 square is equal to 1 minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2. That is equal to, then we should take the LCM there, that is 4. 4 minus 1 minus 2 divided by 4, that is equal to, 4 minus 1 means that 3. 3 minus 2 means that is 1. 1 by 4. Okay. Then A3 square is equal to 1 by 4. Then A3 is equal to 1 by 2. So we got A3 is equal to 1 by 2. A3 is equal to cos theta. So we should write here cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore theta is equal to pi by 3. So the angle theta is equal to pi by 3 is equal to A1 I cap. A1 I cap means that is 1 by 2 I cap plus 1 by root 2 j cap plus 1 by 2 k cap. Understood? Here vector A means that is a unit vector. So we should write here modulus of vector A is equal to 1. Then it make angle pi by 3 with I. Then vector A dot I, that is equal to modulus of vector A, modulus of vector I into cos pi by 3. Then we will get A1, that is equal to 1 by 2. Then it make pi by 4 with the j. Then modulus of, then vector A dot j, that is equal to modulus of vector A, modulus of vector j cos pi by 4. Then we will get A2 is equal to 1 by root 2. Similarly, we can find A3 is equal to cos theta. Then modulus of vector A is equal to 1. Then root of A1 square plus A2 square plus A3 square is equal to 1. Substituting the value of A1, A2. Then we will get the value of A3, that is equal to 1 by 2. Then A3 is equal to cos theta. So 1 by 2 is equal to cos theta. Therefore theta is equal to pi by 3. We got A vector 1 by 2 I plus 1 by root 2 j cap plus 1 by 2 k cap. Okay, then we should find the component of vector. Then component of vector A is equal to component of vector A, that is equal to 1 by 2 I cap, comma 1 by root 2 j cap, comma 1 by 2 k cap. Understood? These are the components of vector A. Okay, then fifth problem. Find lambda and mu if 2 I cap plus 6 j cap plus 27 k cap cross I cap plus lambda j cap plus mu k cap is equal to 0 vector. Okay, then we can cross it. We want to find lambda and mu. Okay, how we can find lambda and mu? Let us see. 2 I cap plus 6 j cap plus 27 k cap cross I cap plus lambda j cap plus mu k cap, that is equal to 0 vector. So first we should find the cross product of this. So we should write here ijk, determinant ijk. Then write the coefficient of I, that is 2. Then coefficient of j, that is 6. Then 27. Then here the coefficient of I cap means that is 1. Here j cap means that is lambda. Then k cap means that is mu. Okay. That is equal to 0 vector. 0 vector. Okay. Then we can find I cap into, we know that in the last class we have already studied this. We should remove this column and this row. Then we will get 627 lambda mu. Then 6 mu minus 27 lambda. 6 mu minus 27 lambda. Then this is plus and this is minus and this is plus. Then we will get minus j into. Here we should remove this column and this row. Then we will get 227 1 mu. So we should write here 2 mu minus 27. 2 mu minus 27. 2 mu minus 27. Then plus k cap into, here we should remove this column and this row. Then we will get 2 6 1 lambda. Then 2 lambda minus 6. 2 lambda minus 6, that is equal to 0 vector, that is 0 I cap plus 0 j cap plus 0 k cap. Okay, then we should equate here 6 mu minus 27 lambda is equal to 0. 2 mu minus 27 is equal to 0. 2 lambda minus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, then we can equate here 2 mu minus 27 is equal to 0. 2 mu is equal to 27. Therefore, mu is equal to 27 by 2. Am I correct? Okay. Then next, 2 lambda is equal, 2 lambda minus 6 is equal to 0. So, 2 lambda is equal to 6. Therefore, lambda is equal to 3. So, the value of mu is equal to 27 by 2 and the lambda is equal to 3. Okay. First we should find the cross product of this. For finding the cross product, we take the determinant that you already studied. I j cap 2 6 27, then 1 lambda mu, that is equal to 0 vector. 0 vector means that is 0 I cap plus 0 j cap plus 0 k cap. Then after writing this after taking the cross product, then we equate the terms. We can equate 6 mu minus 27 lambda is equal to 0. Otherwise 2 mu minus 27 is equal to 0 and also 2 lambda minus 6 is equal to 0. We should find here mu and lambda. So we should equate this one. 2 mu minus 27 is equal to 0. So mu is equal to 27 by 2. Here 2 lambda minus 6 is equal to 0. Then 2 lambda is equal to 6. Then lambda is equal to 3. Okay guys, did you follow me? Okay, our fifth sum completed. The remaining questions we will study in the next class. Until then, bye.